How's your week been?
Brilliant.
This is going to be the podcast now. It's Homie Hour.
Okay.
It's
How are you feeling deep inside, bro?
Are you okay?
After this weekend,
I'm actually in a good mood overall. Okay. I think my weekend was like a fun. I still had I judge nights out based on fun at the end of the day, and I enjoyed the day.
not in that moment you did, but even though I said it after, I was like, just enjoy the fact that we fucking had a good night.
But like I was sad.
Yeah,
I was sad from the hours of 2 a.m. to 5 a.m.
Yes.
After those
are
hours,
the sad hours. Those are known as the sad hours.
Those are the sad hours of every day. I think so. If you
That's why I love staying up in those hours.
That's why you got to go to sleep during those.
I can't
sad
even
hours.
stay up with those hours anymore, man.
You just got to peace out because
just working class man again.
Yeah. How's it been?
It's been good.
First
week
actually
actually went really well. I actually enjoy my job.
Well, there you go. There's our emotions. You're never going to hear that ever again. And welcome to episode 31 of ScumCast.
Welcome back once again to the biggest podcast in all of Australia.
The Love Hour with Jack and Ras.
The Love Hour.
Dun, dun, dun. Where we ask
speaking
about
of,
feelings.
you know what? Speaking of an hour of power, which we're about to give them. That's one thing that I have to admit.
Pod.
That's one thing I have to admit. I never liked Hamish and Andy.
That's just out of nowhere.
It was just reminding me, because he's reminding me of radio, and then that linked my brain to like the power of hour, the power of hour.
I remember back in the day in 92.9. Like,
I have nothing against Hamish and Andy personally. I
back in the day when radio was like more, like I listened to it because like my parents would in the car sort of thing. When they would come on 92.9, they would be like better than everyone else.
Right? No. Look,
they weren't. I wouldn't be like,
this.
Yes, Hamish and Andy's on TV tonight. Let's go. Like,
okay, I'll explain it like this. I feel exactly the same way about most people on the radio. That just are constantly either giving you advertisement or talking about some bullshit. Then again, I'm sitting here talking about some bullshit as well. That's why I can't hate on anyone. All I'm saying is, I never thought they were funny.
Yeah, that's my problem, and it was always.
I don't usually think radio people are funny, anyways.
And it was also just safe. It's just safe because
never found them funny. I liked their show more than their radio stuff.
Yeah,
maybe because they had more freedom. I don't know. Who knows?
I don't know. There's not meant. Yeah, I don't.
I just didn't like it. Sorry.
Most radio shows in general are like. They are just because they're all safe.
It's money grabs most of the time.
That's what I'm saying. So you look at things, right, and it's people don't see the way it's obviously going because people change from for some reason people don't think YouTube is mainstream media, where it's
it is. Yeah,
it is now. That's just
if you look at the viewership.
Yeah, but it's also you also look at all these businesses as well though. Yeah. Every single one goes down the same route.
Well, they all eventually started implementing things like that, and all the TV stations have YouTube videos.
Advertising on YouTube is the exact same as it is on normal TV now.
Yeah,
people that do shit and say controversial shit don't get fucking recognized.
Yeah,
so it's the exact same way, and no matter what, even if there's another platform after YouTube, because they band together.
Yeah.
What's going to happen?
Yeah. Well, Twitch was supposed to be that in some sense.
Twitch is terrible for it now.
But then Twitch, Twitch
started doing
the same thing.
Adverts come in and now you can't even play music on Twitch. So it's what?
Yeah.
Unless you
so many creators just lost their opportunities there.
I respect the artists that that allow them to listen to their music on Twitch. I know AJ Tracy allows it.
That's one thing I always saw. It's people
it's free advertising.
That's what I was going to say. People they're listening to my music and using it on this to get views for themselves. And it's I'm not getting any of the portion of the money, but it's you're getting advertised.
Look, it depends, right? So if the stream is solely on based on the music, so for an example, the person isn't actually.
Oh, okay. So for example, let's say some guy downloads AJ Tracy's new album
and then he goes playing it
listening party, so everyone that doesn't have any streaming services
can listen. I understand that. But if it's just something on the background, fucking shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Just let your shit play, man.
Yeah, that's free advertising because someone in the comments are going to go. Everyone that knows the song is just going to be like, whatever. Yeah. The person that doesn't know the song in the comments is going to be like, yo, what's this song? Go exclamation point song, and they find out, and then they're like, oh shit, I'm going to add this to my playlist. And it's I don't get it.
Also, that guy's playing your music, so he's already sort of paying you. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're getting that payment. I guess they see it as like 10,000
They could be
plays.
making,
say if there's like,
yeah. So this guy's got 100,000 views and he's playing my one song, but I'm not getting any 100,000 views of those.
If songs were an hour long, I'd understand. Like if someone's streaming a movie, I'd understand that. It's like, hey, so like
you can't say that because then a musician can be like, well, that's my movie. Like
no, but I'm saying like for an example, like a movie you wouldn't watch multiple times a day, possibly. A song you would listen to like a lot.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like a song you're like, okay, I'm adding that to my playlist. You get that, you will get continual listens from me in the future.
Yeah.
Whereas if you watch a movie on stream, like, okay, I'm usually never gonna
watch it again. Yep.
You know, so it's like that's the difference.
I get it. Yeah.
Like,
Fair enough.
So like,
yeah, I guess so. And like, but then again, you could always say it's advertising your movie anyways, and someone might talk about it, and someone else will watch it instead.
Yeah, it depends. I think there are movies.
I just don't think at this point, like with the internet,
people stream watching movies.
You can't really stop people.
People stream watching movies.
Yeah, I know.
And like, I'm sorry, like, and to anyone out there that like, what is now like this idea of watching someone react to something? And like, in
some sense, if you think about it, that's always been around, just not televised.
I know. No, I understand kind of the like, but I some people watch a video of something. And then they will watch someone react to that video
because
then
they want to see if they have the same reaction. Yeah,
and I find it a bit
that's
bizarre.
What people love to go. Oh my god, I'm like that guy.
I find it
just
a bit
like
bizarre.
musicians. You listen to musicians, and the ones that you relate to the most, you like the most because you're like, oh my god, I'm like that guy.
Speaking of Twitch,
I feel like that person.
Speaking of Twitch as well, have you heard of all like the hot tub shit that's going on?
No, is Freddie Gibbs doing this?
No, I don't know. Is Freddie Gibbs on Twitch?
He wants to go, but I don't know if they'll let him because of how much he
would just do wild shit.
He just would do wild shit, and he also, it's the profanities.
Yeah, but
watch your profanities.
Essentially, what was happening is like, there's this one girl that's I think she's like the biggest on Twitch right now, and she just does hot tub streams.
Ooh.
And she just like all the donations, like you get to like write on her body. She like just gets you like she'll write your name on her body and shit, and like you can tell her to like switch bikinis, and she'll go off, switch bikini, and come back into the hot tub. It's really positive like vibes, I would say. I think overall net positive,
definitely.
But like it goes against like all of Twitch's like sexual conduct or sexual content.
Yeah, but when the difference between the thing about all of those companies is like it's always against their conduct until
she's racking in 30,000 subscribers a month. You're like, oh, Twitch is like, I'll take half of that. But like, hey, could you maybe like?
She's not being that sexual.
She's not actually being sexual. She's just expressing herself.
That makes okay. See, there you go.
But no,
it's all about the wording.
But this is what happened. So recently, essentially, advertisers started going, well, we don't want to advertise this. So the same shit happened. And then Twitch are kind of like in this dilemma where they're like, well, she's making us a shit ton of money, but you make us a shit ton of money as well. So now Twitch have a hot tub section. They have a section that you can go and watch hot tub streamers. Like it's a fucking it's a category.
So Twitch legitimately at this point has a porn section.
A softcore porn.
Yeah.
Category.
Which will turn into porn. I think most of those platforms will eventually evolve.
And it makes sense.
Evolve to have everything.
It makes sense. Like that will turn into like there will be a live chat hub section.
Well, that's why people
there'll be the red light district of Twitch.
That's why people love Twitter so much at one point.
Because it could be anything.
It could be anything, but then Twitch.
So essentially,
even Twitter kind of settled down on like some ideas of like these are our firm foundations. We can't,
Yeah, because people start to take over. But essentially,
porn starts to take over.
Yeah, but people essentially. So now, like when advertisers go in, they can essentially say, "Okay, we want to advertise this category." Yeah, and you can't. And so essentially, all the Twitch Twitchers. Streamers,
the Twitchers,
all the ones with the mad Twitches,
the hot Twitches,
the hot Twitchers. Okay. They can't. They just don't get advertising. But like for Twitch streamers, that's not like much. Like they don't.
Yeah, because I don't think she cares as much as she cares if they took her subscribers away.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Twitch.
She's probably making most of her money from subs.
Streamers don't make that much of ad revenue.
Yeah,
like
it's more like subs.
Because like streamers or like viewers of streams kind of see it weirdly disrespectful.
What's her name? I'm just asking for my little brother.
Anna Rafe.
Alright, yeah, I'll let him know.
Yeah. No, she's right. But like you can just go onto Twitch and she'll be on the front page.
Okay.
Like this, she's like, yeah, she's pretty large. I mean, maybe she's just on my front page because it.
Have you gone on Pornhub yet and looked up what's her name?
Honestly, it's Anna Riff or something.
Anna Riff nipple slips.
Yeah, who knows?
There's definitely one of those.
No, apparently you can't because Twitch will legit ban accounts for like nudity.
No, I'm not talking about on Twitch, Pornhub.
Oh, I don't know what she's got.
No, I'm saying if you go on Pornhub, you could probably write her name and be like nipple slip because someone has caught her.
Probably
have a nipple slip.
She'll have she'll have an OnlyFans and she'll have something.
Oh yeah.
There'll be OnlyFans content out there somewhere.
Man, think about it's just. Sometimes I just wish that either my feet were pretty enough or I was a woman just so I could like trick men into sending me money for my feet.
Imagine just like having feminine.
My feet is just too masculine.
Oh, mine are so gross. Like my feet just aren't nice. Hey,
mine aren't that bad looking. It's just more so that they're too veiny, and then
that's
you can recognize a man. I think you can recognize a man's foot by just like. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Who knows?
No, you can. There is a difference. There's a difference between a man's foot and a female's foot. I'm hell flat-footed. No, I'm not flat-footed. I'm wide. I have wide ass feet. Like fucking.
Mine's just hairy.
And like I've got hair, and it's like there's these big veins walking through them.
I think the veins is what makes it.
Thick one.
I think the veins.
That big thick one just down the middle, and then it's fucking branches off to your toes.
I think the really big veins is what kind of puts it off.
Oh, in feet,
also,
though.
I think the fact that my like.
Because veiny arms, chicks fucking love. Like you could do an OnlyFans of just like your veiny arm.
No, but I'm not trying to fucking. No girl's gonna be like, oh my god, I need to fucking subscribe to his OnlyFans for his veins. What are we fucking trying to get? Because
it's also
vampires.
Maybe
vampires.
No, do you know what it is? Men are just dumb. We don't know how to like profit off our bodies. Imagine
you can't.
No, we could.
Because women aren't that desperate.
No, we could. We just start saying
we could, but women aren't that desperate.
No, we just start. Whoa, we're not. You're calling them desperate?
I said women aren't that desperate.
What do you mean?
Women aren't as desperate as men.
Oh, so
like a guy.
No. I think if there was a protective nature about men and our bodies and certain parts of our body, like dicks. There are certainly chicks out there that want to see dudes' dicks.
Right.
Not all of them. It's a smaller community, right?
Right. But okay, I'll give you this example.
Then I'm just saying, right? So say for an example, like the man's chest is like more of a sexualized thing.
Right.
It would be more sexualized.
Right.
And then you would have something else to go.
I also don't think that's the reason. I understand where you're coming from, but I don't think that's the reason.
I agree with you.
All I'm trying to say is, for example, if I was to send a random dick pic to a chick, I doubt she'd appreciate it. If I fucking go home and check my Instagram and there's a random direct message, I'm like, dope, what is this? I click on it and it's a random fucking pussy pic. I'll be like, fuck yeah. My night has been...
hitting the back straight away.
I'm sending 5 hammers. I'm sending all angles. I'm coming over your house, getting one of these lights and being like, bro, I need it quickly. I'll bring it back after.
You've got a 3D camera. You got the like rotational camera.
And I send it through and she's just like looking at everything. Then she turns around and I'm like...
That'd be great. That's like the next level of dick pics. We need the Google Earth camera for dick pics.
No, I sent it to 360, but it's from my chest going in, then you can see it like from my gooch to my butthole. You like that? Oh yeah, I bet you like that, baby.
You know those like music videos that like have started recently where they're like that. It's that camera where it's like it shows the world.
Yeah.
I want that, but like just from below my legs. So you just see this massive. It makes my cock look massive. And it's just like this huge thing.
You see the balls is the globe, and then you look, and then there's like the dick starts appearing like the.
It's like you're standing under an elephant. It's like what the fuck.
You know that like music they always use for like when they land on the moon. It's like dun, 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 and the penis just pops up out of.
Man, we need it. Like, see, that's the problem. Like, men are like. Dick
I
pics
just don't think women would.
No, dick pics aren't the problem. We're just not creative enough with them. You got to be creative with your dick pics, man.
What are you gonna send her more money? So she sends you money back?
No. You put your dick on the table next to like a couple $100 bills.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you'd be a bit smart about it. Like, you all be funny. Like, if she's like a funny, like she likes funny little, funny guys. Maybe.
No. You put your dick.
You've got it.
You put your dick there, and then just like on a piece of paper, it says emotional stability.
I was gonna say maybe you like make a full English breakfast.
Yeah,
take the sausage out. Your dick's there.
Honestly, I reckon if you were to do that and send it to a chick, I reckon she'd actually kind of not like she wouldn't be like, oh my god, but she'd be like, ha,
yeah,
okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. If they have a sense of humor, they'd respect it.
Right.
You know that, and that's
maybe that's. I'm gonna send dick pics like that.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta be
like in a hot dog bun, just.
Some tomato sauce.
Oh, the really bad pornos, you know, where they get the pizza and they just cut a hole in the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like be a bit more creative. Like, imagine like that should be a porno as well. Like you go to a hot dog stand and like the dude's like,
Oh, you put
how
like,
about this hot dog?
or you put like a little wig on the head and draw eyes and shit. Like, go hard, bro.
I think we got it. Like, see, that's the thing, right? Like,
We have to be more
also,
creative.
But no, but that's also the thing, right? Like, females are just like naturally sexy. Like, you know, I think even females admit that about other females.
Yeah,
right?
I've heard that.
Like, they are.
times,
Like, that's just what happens.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
like I know
body,
some girls that
body,
would
the
prefer
body
to go
is,
to
like,
a female strip and watch a female stripper than a male stripper.
100%. It just makes sense because like like a dude is kind of more like we're more of an object in terms of just like he's just a guy, just a dude. You know, it's like there's nothing crazy. The fact is, right? If you don't have to be an ugly dude.
No.
Because you can just get in shape.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. And bam, you're pretty good. You like, no matter what, you're kind of always good. Females don't get that luck. Like you could, like if you're just not blessed with like the bone structure for a female, they just, you can get fucked over. You can get fucked over. You know, and it is just a lot harder in terms of like, you know.
I don't know about that because I feel like when you're a woman, like I said, the people you're dealing with, if you are straight, are men that are usually desperate. So no matter how
I'm
look,
not saying it's hard to get anything. Yeah, definitely. Females could get anything at this like that.
What do you mean?
Like it doesn't like there are for an example.
No,
like,
I'm not talking about you. But what
ugly
you mean
girls
before though?
I meant like to be like a 10.
If
you're
it's much
goal,
harder to be a
you know,
female 10 than a man 10.
If you're trying to like, you know, like if you're trying to look a certain way, or if you like, or trying to meet an aesthetic that like you like, it is a lot harder for a female than it is a dude.
Yeah.
Always. Like, because it's just there's just such little about the man that matters. It's like lift weights. I don't know, do a bit of cardio.
I was gonna say be emotionally stable, but
no,
realistically speaking,
take care of your face and like wash.
They're like the emotionally unstable ones. So.
Smell alright, and you're kind of like normally gonna be alright. Learn how to speak, and you know, like normally you get by pretty fine. But like
honestly, being a guy, you just gotta be funny.
Yeah, worst case scenario.
Legit.
Like worst case scenario, say you are just deformed. It's unfortunate. Just like be funny about it, and then.
Well, do you know? You know that guy that's
that ugly guy?
No, he lives in Australia. He's from Australia, I'm pretty sure. The guy that has no hands and arms.
Is he the one?
The speaker. He's a public speaker, and he has no hands or arms.
Oh, I don't know.
Well, he's got a wife, so.
You're saying she got arms?
She's full blown. She got the whole package, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. And is she like she?
And he's got a kid with her as well.
No, but is she like?
I don't know. I can't remember. But
no, I'm saying what she look like.
No.
She a 10? She a dime?
I don't think she's a dime. But I mean, if I had no hands or legs, I mean,
he must not be that funny then.
No. But he. Funny look. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, she's just demented.
No. But what I'm saying is like, he's successful in his life. He seems like to have his head straight, and he fucking found someone.
Yeah, no, that's like.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
the amount of incels in the world have also gone up.
Right,
dude. There are so many. Like, I've actually read recently. It was hilarious. There's a graph of like the amount of animes that have been created since like 2004. And like it's just gone, it's skyrocketed like in terms of anime and like creation and so on and so forth.
Right.
And then some dude stitched the video and was like, "Yo, man, this coincides with the amount of virginity there has been since 2004." And the graph is like the exact same. I'm not saying if you like anime.
Hey, look, it's alright, guys.
I'm just saying there are some dudes that are willing to give up their sex life.
Look,
for like,
I stand in solidarity with my brothers.
No, see, look, I agree. Like, you can control.
Oh, cool. You know when me and Denzel are hanging out watching anime, you can be jealous.
That's what I mean, is right. Like, I think it's widely accepted that it's normal.
It's normal,
but there is also you can't say there's not a correlation between the people that get obsessed with anime.
But do you know what? I'll explain it to you like this.
But why does it not happen with normal TV shows?
No, it does. Cartoons? It does. It's just majority.
I don't see many like Homer Simpson fanfics and like of The Simpsons. People going
you see plenty of superhero Marvel guys.
I don't.
You're
guys.
talking so much
I don't mean guys. I just mean porn. in porn and like people sexualizing them. I don't
shows.
Yeah,
you don't think people are
not as much as like anime.
Yeah, because these animes are already sexualized. Like the women's, like they give the women huge tits. It's all about fan service. You got to understand. Okay. You got to understand. I understand. You got to understand the Japanese culture and why it continually did that. And made characters sexier, made them because it allowed your anime to prosper much more, and then eventually became from making the women very sexualized in the animes to a point where it's like it became a normal thing, and all the horny guys that were into anime before started writing their own animes and made the women look even sexier.
Look, all I'm just saying is like
it's a cycle.
I think there needs to be a
just like at the beginning of the century, there's probably porn that wasn't that weird. Now we got fucking everything.
I think all I'm saying is I think there needs to be a PSA before every episode of anime.
Fam, I fucking was on Pornhub the other day watching a chick fucking get pissed in her mouth, and I was like, why am I watching this?
But you liked it?
No, I didn't get in. No, I liked the porn part, and then he pulled his dick out. And I thought he was going to come. And then he just started pissing on her and in her mouth. And normally I was like...
normally that's in the title, bro.
No, it wasn't.
Normally,
yeah. No, it wasn't.
That's how normal it is now.
No, it wasn't. It was just...
That's going to be the next
thing. Honestly, do you know what?
That's going to be the next thing.
It was just some German shit, man.
It's going to be... No, that's going to be the next thing. It's going to be like girls asking other girls, do you like... I kind of... You know, it's kind of warm. It's kind of nice, you know, like on a cold night. Maybe like just a little bit of... Look, it's not... I'm not about it.
I think it's more so to do with like being felt degraded. And you liking that?
Is that actually the... Yeah. I guess it? Okay. See, I'm more thinking of it in terms of just like...
Being beat is the same thing.
I'm just more thinking of it in terms of like a cleaning...
Getting spat on.
In terms of cleaning. Like, when I pee, it's a fountain.
Right, and she swallowed all of it.
Whoa, she swallowed it all, so she's just gargling it back.
I'm telling you, yes.
Whoa, that's
right.
That's gross.
First she was pissing on her face, and then she opened her mouth, and then she...
Was it like was he well hydrated?
I fucking couldn't see. You can usually only see if like the pee is there for a while, you know.
So I'm saying, was it yellow or was he a clear pisser? I'm
couldn't see.
Worried about the man's health because, like, look,
my boner kind of went down after, and then I was kind of like, And
well, imagine, like, you know, she agrees, and then she realizes this man just doesn't drink water, and it's like that, like. You know, like but
I honestly don't think it makes a difference for them because I think the pee would sort of taste.
I think it would be a lot taste. I think it'd be a lot nicer.
Tastier. Yeah, you know the difference.
I think so. No, I just look at it. Like sometimes I could be fooled by my own pee. Like my pee is clear quite a lot because I drink a lot. But I could like if someone like trapped my pee maybe. Played a practical joke on me.
Right, but all I'm saying is regardless of fucking how hydrated you are or not, it's still going to taste like fucking pee. And it's
I'm just saying it's going to be way stronger if it's yellow, surely.
Right, but it's still pee.
Yeah, I'm just saying
that's
maybe
like, you know, it's like saying, well, if you only ate vegan food, then maybe if your girlfriend ate your shit, it wouldn't be as bad. Still fucking shit.
Yeah, I get what you mean. But I'm just saying, I think maybe like it wouldn't, it's like...
No.
Diluted.
I don't like
diluted, man. You know, like you know when like something tastes really bad, but like you've got to take it because it's like some sort of medicine, and you just dilute it a bunch, and you can get through it.
I get where you're headed, but I don't think it makes that much. When it comes,
I'm trying to say I want to pee on a girl.
I want to pee on a girl too. I just know it doesn't turn me on.
I don't know. It's just gonna make a mess. And then
I want to pee on the world.
Like cleaning up your fucking cum is kind of like whatever. Like you know, you can like it's kind of fun.
Just you want to think. No.
I can make a meal out of it. You know.
Shout out to True Geordie, but like shitting on why? Like I'm kinky, I'm freaky, but like
out.
What?
So do you know what the thing?
No, do you know what it is? It's not a. I'm not even arguing the aspect of it being sexual or not because I don't care. I find some things sexual that are definitely weird, but I couldn't do it. I'd vomit.
I know. I agree.
That smell would get to me.
I agree. But no, the thing that actually because I.
Oh yeah.
I'm a fan.
Oh, look at it come out. Oh.
See, this is actually the thing.
I keep shitting. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm shitting too. Yeah.
Like you
we're
said,
both shitting now.
Like you said, it's just like people like being degraded.
Like, yeah, exactly.
You know? But at the same no. But this was my problem with that situation, right?
My
problem with this situation, right, was when he said that because he got caught through text. And like essentially like his text just got leaked, and he essentially he came out and said, look, I'm never actually going to do that. I just say the dirtiest things possible through a text. That's the thing I don't get.
Okay, no, that's a lie.
No, because like that's what I'm saying. Because I'm saying, hey, if I text something, I'm willing to do it 100%. Like I'm not
even
gonna,
though
I'm
after
not
maybe in the moment when I'm a bit more like clear-minded, I'll be like, I wouldn't do that. But if it came to like me doing shit with the chick, I'd get there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why I was a bit like,
I'm just like, I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna cut your throat while I fuck you.
Yeah, it's just like, and like I don't understand like the whole like as well. Anyway, like surely when you say all that shit over text and then you show up and you're just missionarying.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, yeah, you like that?
Honestly,
babe?
from now, if I say it in the chat to a chick, I have to
you have to
step
live up to that. That's how I feel at least. If I say something, I've got to back it up. Because I feel like my pride.
Yeah, I'm gonna come to your house and beat your whole family up and then rape you. I rock up, my whole family's taller than me and bigger than me. Oh,
who's first?
Oh, or spelling check. I mean, they're all gonna beat me and rape me.
Oh, I missed the yaw.
Oh, that's how you spell it. I was saying our family.
Such an idiot. God. But yeah, no, I don't get that. Like, but yeah, you're right. Like, it's gross, and like the smell would put you off.
See, because I've had situations where I was wanking on the toilet and shitting at the same time, and the shit started smelling so bad that I got turned off by myself.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
for real. I for some reason, yeah, I guess when you're having a stinky one, it can like.
Yeah, I barely ever have those, but I've had.
That's what I'm saying. It can clog up the room. Sometimes.
Where it was kind of like
normally, if I'm being honest,
it doesn't make the room smell that bad, but.
No, but I'm saying if I'm having,
like I've said before,
if my shit's that bad, I'm not normally wanking. I'm not in the mood. I'm not thinking about it.
I'm doing it all, baby.
Every time you shit, you're like, oh,
not opportunity. Not every time I shit.
Opportunity.
Okay.
Opportunity
I've
cost.
got 5 minutes here.
Opportunity cost. This is time wasted if I don't do it.
If I learn economics enough, I'm sure.
Yeah,
right.
You're just like, I know this is worth every penny.
That was opportunity cost right there, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no, you got to be smart about things, guys.
Bro, come on. The toilet paper's right there.
Yeah.
For my ass and my dick.
What? Oh, is it that?
For real.
I'll wipe that and then I'll wipe that. I do a double wipe, you know?
Where do you start from?
Mix and match.
Where do you start from though?
Do
you clean the cum first?
Dick first, 100%. I'm not getting shit on my dick.
Nice, right?
I'm not getting shit on my dick.
Some chicks might like it.
Maybe.
I'm taking the
I'm not getting.
But then sometimes if you like, I always usually throw the tissue before I wipe my ass just because I
normally
feel
I use
the
different
cum
tissues.
on my ass as
Normally
well.
I use different tissues.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to impregnate my ass.
You're not using the opportunity cost of the tissue?
No, I'm one of the rare people that's like, I'm quite like efficient with my like toilet paper use. In terms of cleaning my dick for some reason.
Oh.
Because sometimes I feel like if I've got too much toilet paper for my dick, like it can get a bit lost in translation, you know? I don't know, like
care to lose your dick in
You ever try and clean your dick with toilet paper and it gets stuck to your dick?
Yeah.
I'm trying to take care of my dick. I'm not trying to get toilet paper that I find the next morning and I've got to peel off the dick because it's on the back somewhere. Like, you know, you ever had that somewhere?
Yeah, but it happens.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, this is like stuck to it because the cum turns into glue.
Or sometimes you miss a spot on like your leg hairs and then you put something back and then the next morning it's stuck together and you're like, dang it.
Yeah, no.
God dang it.
Yeah, I've been there and you're like, ow, that hurt.
This podcast has really gone low, hey?
Yeah, this is a dick joke podcast. Speaking of coming on a leg possibly, did you see Nick Cannon is having a 7th baby? With another Wilding Out model.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your boy is going plowing.
Oh, so Nick is wilding out again?
He's wilding out.
Good on you, Nick. I mean...
Bro, I know they make heaps of jokes on that show about plowing all the models. Fucking fair play. Like, good on them.
Wait.
Because those models
Why else would you hire them?
Because they're talented.
Oh, right.
And deserving of the opportunity.
Young, intelligent. Oh, opportunity cost. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Figured it out.
Yeah. They're entrepreneurs. All of those women.
Right.
They're actually there because of their mind.
Wait. So the Phillips curve goes like... Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But yeah, no, fair play to him. Because like, why would you not need a 7th child? Like, you know, like I think that
why would you not just want to plow women?
Yeah, and see, I'm thinking, right, if I've got 6 children and I'm constantly making the same mistake of being like, maybe he's fine with the other
7 times the charm.
Maybe he's got the money and he doesn't actually care. right?
Maybe he just loves having kids.
Yeah, but like I don't know how much. Like, I don't know how much effort he puts into them or whatever. Like maybe he likes it. I don't know. I'm not my judge. Just cut the cord. Cut the cord. Then I'm not the issue.
Well, you just want to be busting dry nuts?
Yeah, I'll bust dry nuts. Like, if I've got 6 kids already,
True.
and I'm plowing models and I'm accidentally getting them pregnant.
What if you just want to leave a fucking
a scent on the world?
Yeah, you want to do it like Genghis Khan did, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cannon. Like,
Genghis Cannon, said a Khan.
There's definitely guys out there like that. Like, wasn't there a movie of the dude that like donated heaps of sperm to like?
That's a comedy.
Yeah. Like, and he's
like
the dad
and then he
like
finds out. Yeah.
I didn't mean it was.
Okay. The way you said it just felt like you thought it was real. You're like, remember that mini doco?
Remember that real life documentary about the story
of Will Ferrell?
There are 100% dudes out there that would have done that or like tried to do that. Like,
yeah, but they don't spread your sperm like that.
I reckon. Do they have like rules when you donate sperm?
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't be an incel. You have to be over 6 foot. Imagine that.
Oh,
girls walk in. I want 6'8" sperm. Can I have 6'8" sperm? Thank you very much. Say that.
Well, you think a girl wouldn't walk in there and be like, I just want a 5'9" average son?
Unfortunately, we're all out of 6'4" sperm. We have plenty of this 5'8" and under sperm though. Would you like to have a look at our 5'8" and X and below section? Readily available.
I want an average height.
You can have it now.
Average height, very, very disposable to mental illnesses. And
he's
easily starved.
He's a gamer.
Easily starved.
There's a whole new section. Gamer. I want the gamer sperm, please.
They're all wearing glasses. Like, you can see the glasses on the sperm.
Oh, that's gonna happen as well, though. Like, surely, like that's actually got to be smart. Like, if you're like a 6'5" dude, good genetics. Surely you could start selling sperm. Like, makes sense, right? Because I reckon it's going to go that way. Where
as a celebrity, right? This is how. Wait, hold up.
Because if I was a celebrity, James couldn't sell sperm.
If I was a celebrity, right, and I was already having 7 kids, I'd sell my sperm.
That's what I'm saying. I've got enough out there, especially if I'm not seeing them.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But like Nick Cannon ain't got the best genetics. His hairline's pretty whack. Like, you don't want kids who've grown up with.
I actually don't know his hairline, so
I'm pretty sure it's. I don't.
Well, okay, so you think no women would be like, "Yep, I want a bad hairline on my son."
Well, if they get the opportunity, again, that's another choice. 6'4", tick, bad hairline. Sorry, not that one.
Incredibly successful at everything he does.
What's that? Cis male sperm? Fuck off.
No.
Cis white male sperm? Get that away from me. Gross. Oh, give me some. Where's the minority sperm? Where's
minority sperm? Is that what they call it? There's a section, minority sperm.
I think that would be the least popular sperm. Right?
I think I want my kid to come from a war-torn country.
do you have? Oh, I'm not gonna make that joke. It's too soon. But
yes, let's stick away from
let's stick away.
I'm okay to say these jokes. I'm from a war-torn country.
I actually same.
Come on, guys. And I'm short.
We're 2 short fellas just making jokes about 5'8" fellas because we're 2 inches taller than that. But also speaking of cisgendered males, right? Like, surely, like.
Can you please stop repeating that because it really irritates me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I hate them as well.
Bitch-made males.
But, like, why are they having gender reveal parties? I don't think they're allowed to.
But cis... What?
You can't, like, as a cis male, you're not allowed to have a gender reveal party.
Oh, I thought you were saying they are doing it.
No, I don't think they're allowed to. You're not allowed to.
Okay, well, I'm about to do one, so...
You can't.
That's cool, I'm going to do it.
You can't, though.
I'm actually going to do it.
But you're not cultured.
Honestly, you've just gave me a really fucking stupid idea, and I'm going to actually make an event eventually. And because I know that not many of our friends, or actually probably none of our friends, watch this podcast. So I'm going to invite everyone.
Okay, yeah. If you
and
are
only you know about it. Only you know about it.
Message us. Tell me.
only you'll know about it, so don't tell anyone. But whoever watches us are fans. Sorry, I can't invite you. I don't really know you. But I'm actually gonna make an event soon, maybe within 2-3 weeks, and people will probably think, oh, it's because he got a new job, blah blah blah. You know?
Yeah.
But I'm actually just gonna come out as straight.
Oh yeah, yeah. I loved.
And I'll come in like, what would be super straight?
No, I think just like all you got to do is come in like a.
I'm gonna come in a Hulk Hogan costume.
No. I think what you got to do.
Hey, brother.
You got to wear those like.
Where are the women?
No, what you got to do is you got to wear those like biker jeans, and then just like a generic shirt over the top of it. You know what I'm saying? And then just look as just basic white dude as possible. And like come out and be like, yo,
guys,
we've got a big announcement because that's what.
It's because I already dress flamboyantly, so me dressing normally.
That's what I'm saying, and then you dress like that from then on.
Right. Just constant. No.
No. You start going back to being flamboyant. You go back to being flamboyant, and then you've got like a crowd of people being like, "Wow, he's so strong. He's such a naturally flamboyant man, but he's come out as straight."
You know, I'm gonna wear a wife beater and some nice trackies.
Yeah.
And come out,
or just a full track.
And come out, stand at the table, and be like, "Guys,
just you could honestly go as you are now."
It's been really tough in these past recent few years, and it's been really, really hard for me to be who I am. And so today I just like to say, oh, I'm straight. Oh, I'm so straight. I'm so bloody sure. I can't believe I'm saying this in front of everyone. They're going to have so much prejudice against me. I'm straight.
The last 2 years have just been...
It's funny how actually being straight is the bad thing now.
Well, it's always been the bad thing. What are you talking about?
Oh, right.
How dare you?
Yes, my lord.
Get back in the closet, straight man.
Yes, my gay lord.
Get back in this closet.
Yes, my gay lord.
That's what it's going to be. And then like in 50 years time, oh my God, in 50 years time, it's going to be the opposite.
What's going to be the opposite?
I can't, I'm just scared to come out to my parents as that I'm straight.
How can I even tell my parents that I'm still into humans and not into sex robots and animal chimeras?
How do I do it?
Mom, I don't want to date this giraffe/lion anymore.
Please, Mom. I like this girl from school.
What are you going to be, a normal human being? Huh?
That's all I want.
You're not my son. And then your mum just runs up to this fucking...
You're not my whale son.
Dog/crocodile. She starts fucking you. She's like, our son is disgusting, isn't he? I just want to fuck humans.
Why doesn't he get it?
Kyle, why don't you fuck me anymore?
That's where the future's headed, man. That's literally 2028.
It's just so hypocritical how it
time.
goes from like one thing to another, and then it's like it's okay to hate this, then it's okay to hate this, then it's not okay to be this, then it's not okay to be that. It's not okay to like. It's just, I think it's much easier when you accept that everyone is at fault, everyone's an idiot, and everyone's a failure. And then once you realize that, especially if you are actually enough, like if you're self-conscious enough, you realize you belong to that group as well, then you finally understand and you kind of let go of things and people saying you can't do this or judge you on this or say that or do that. You know, just be you. There is probably no afterlife, and if there is, still enjoy this world. But yeah.
Wow, that took a turn.
No, I was just thinking about. I was just thinking about how people take something so seriously, and that also includes religion, where they go, "I have to be like this way." Like, for example, I'll give it to you like this: how many people are probably religious and aren't straight and don't do anything about it because they're like, "Well, I want to make sure I'm in heaven afterwards," or whatever they define as their heaven. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they won't come out as. Might not even have to do with their sexuality. I just mean in general, like they don't live their life.
Their natural urges are like differ from what they've been taught.
Well, they don't follow their nature.
That's what I'm saying. So like so your nature is different to what you've been taught or grown up to learn, which is like the weirdest thing that people see. Like I'm just someone
which is just gonna end up being a world of suffering for you. So
That's what I mean. So I'm like the type of person where I will just follow my natural urge.
Yeah.
So like if I'm feeling something, that's just what I have to go and do. Like, even if it goes against everything I have learned.
Yeah.
Like it means I have to question what I've learned.
What do you
learn? And
like
that's what happens first in my mind. For a lot of people, like people just value what they've learned and been told. And I feel like surely you want to do the.
I've been too skeptical my whole life.
That's what I'm saying.
Skeptical enough to be skeptical with myself constantly as well.
Yeah, so it's like you just got to question everything.
One thing I always say to myself is doubt the doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
Because even though sometimes I might doubt myself, I might be right. Sometimes I doubt myself, I might be wrong.
I got mad hairs all over me.
But in general, just be you, do you. I've said this so many episodes. I'll continue saying it. I'll continue being me. I'll continue being questioned, being either called some sort of drug addict or some retard online constantly, which is fine. Like, I probably am a retard, but
yeah, like at the end of the day,
at least I'm willing. You know what it is? I accept people way more when they're willing to make a mistake than when they constantly tread lightly.
Yeah, no, 100% as well.
Because then you're just being fake.
Yeah, and
you're not being real.
Look, I like there's moments, right, where like I am the most like confident person in myself ever, right? Like I'll do something, I'm on cloud 9, and I think I'm just the best at whatever it is, and like that happens. Yeah. But then you also have to understand that like sometimes. Especially now that we have so much on recording of us. Yeah. I look back and I'm like, I'm a fucking bit of an idiot.
Oh, plenty.
And then sometimes as well, even like I will talk to someone and I'm like, wow, that guy is kind of a genius at this certain thing. Yeah. And then it's just like, but wait, hold on a second. He doesn't know anything the way I do about this sort of thing. Yeah. And it's like, so it's, everything is just so nuanced. So it's like it's stupid to like realistically like.
And it's also about perspective in terms of the truth and reality and everything. Because something that might be true to you might not be true to someone else.
Because it's like as in life, you start off as like this little branch or this little tree, and like you've got all this possibility of branches everywhere. Like it's a continual like branch, but like you might just go. It's like a skill set. You can max out this skill set if you want, but there's just so many options. Yeah, it's the biggest multiplayer game in history. But some people would actually probably play a limited multiplayer game instead. Your choice, do what you want. But I'm just saying, like, you know, like that. The fact that you're going to meet people along the way, and I think you're always going to. I think that's the most important thing. You've got to judge. Like number one rule, judge people individually. Like you have to do it. Like and like I think people just get lazy generally in that. Yeah. They think like that's too hard of a thing to do because like that's where all prejudice comes from. It's just like being too lazy to judge a person.
Yeah, grouping people too many
easily. That's how it all happens. And then it's just like it's the same thing with yourself because like you will fit into a lot of prejudice from other people. Right. Like I know people that will hate me just by looking at me.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
shit. I hate me sometimes when I look at me.
If I saw myself on the strip, like fucking dickhead. Yeah. So it's like, that's just gonna happen.
Look, some of the people that I dislike in the beginning, most of the time, are usually people that are exactly like me. It's just part of me that's projecting something else. I mean,
I think what it would be is more so like you. It's like a. It's not like I don't think it is that you dislike them.
I don't dislike them. I almost judge them more harshly because they remind me of me.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and you're used to judging yourself harshly. Right. Which is like normal. So it's
that's
like
why I judge them so
because it's really interesting, right? People that do things like extra, like people that do extracurricular things or do things because they actually enjoy them, they get criticized more than people that do nothing. Yeah. Which is interesting. So like if you
that's also another reason if you look at it the other way, that's exactly why so many people don't do enough. Because they'll feel like they'll be criticized.
Once you do one thing, someone will go, why are you doing that thing?
Exactly.
Why are you trying to step out the boundaries, bro? Come back inside the boundaries. If I ever see you step out of those boundaries again, you're going to get a cough.
Yeah, exactly.
By me. But it ain't gay, because I couldn't possibly be gay.
Yeah.
Like, because that's like weird and shit. Whoa. So it's like, you know.
Whoa.
Bro. That's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
But that's that's how that started.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
So this is like it's like everything happens from that. It's like you can't be different because people and it's like it's weird and I guess there's different
because people fear different.
And that's probably why LA is such a weird place as well though because it's less of that, but it's like then there's a mixture of it where people are doing
it. But LA also because there's less There has to be a balance in life because there's less
yeah.
restrictions in LA. It also creates a cesspool of people.
No, I'm saying it creates fake people.
Yes.
People just doing it because they want to be different.
Yeah.
Whereas realistically,
but remember that there was actually not that long ago. There was actually a trend on YouTube where people were coming out as a joke.
Really?
Yeah, this was a few years back. It just clicked in my head. This was actually a trend in the early 2010s, where 2000 something like that.
2010s. That's a long time ago. That's 10 years ago.
Yeah, something like that. People were coming out. I remember there was a whole fuss about it because people were actually doing it just to gain like views and followers.
No, mental.
Yeah.
People do
imagine actually. Man. That's the one thing I always found funny is like, imagine like doing all this extra shit just to get an audience, and then when you get the audience you go, oh, I was lying or I was joking or doing that, and then it's like, what did you do?
It's pointless doing it because I think like people that I think search for the fame and solely just want the fame and recognition, like it doesn't.
If there's no underlying to that, because if you just chase fame itself,
it's never gonna be good. Because I don't.
Well, you're never gonna have enough because there's no limit. But if you only chase, if fame is a byproduct of what you're chasing, then fame isn't even a positive anymore. Fame is just like a byproduct, which you can see in whatever perspective. But usually, fame isn't. When you get to a point, fame isn't really great. As much as yes, there's perks of people. Some people, you know what it is? It makes everything of the extremes. The people that hate you will hate you even more. The people that love you will love you even more. You have way more access to things, but you also have way less access to things. Like for example, you have way more access to women or men or whatever you prefer. Luxury things. But you have way less access to your own freedoms of like going to the park and no one's disturbing you.
Go walk down. Go walk through the city.
Yeah.
Good luck. It's a different and like
it's getting to
like,
me.
I mean, it's like it is that like poor me sort of thing that people I think have, but like it is like it is a thing. Like that does hurt. Like
look,
hit you
we're starting to get recognized at the clubs now. You know, I can't even dance anymore.
But I'm just trying to grind up on some bitches, and they're turning around.
Yo, dude, I'm just trying to dance,
can you like sign my tits, man? And then I'm like, whoa, why are you speaking to me like that?
I'm like, don't you understand that I actually like really try to be like a good person? So like, can I just sign an autograph on a piece of paper instead of your tits?
Can you just
what a sexual animal you are.
Can you not sexualize yourself for 1 second here? Because I actually just want to go to the library and read with you right now.
You think I wanted to see your boobs? What if I just wanted to see the inside of your mind?
What if I just wanted to have a nice 20-minute conversation in the middle of this club while Avicii Levels is blasting in my ears?
What if I wanted to listen to you podcast for an hour?
What if I just wanted to have a conversation with you and just listen constantly and nod and stare into your eyes instead of dance in this club?
Yeah, I bet.
With all these lights that I'm kind of getting freaked out about. How about that?
Shit.
Damn.
Crazy.
So it's almost like when you go to a club, no one ever just wants to know how you are. It's always
let's dance.
It's like, always dance. Let's go have.
Let's get a drink.
Let's go have a drink. Let's get fucked up and do things we're gonna. Why? I want to learn with you right now. Bring out your book. Bring out your self-help book. We'll annotate it together. We'll go through it step by step. How are you doing in your life? Are you where you want to be? Where are you going to be in 5 years?
No one ever asks me where I want to be.
The club is just...
They just ask me what I'm doing here.
The club is such a negative place for these things. We need to change this. I'm going to create a new club. I'm going to call it a library club.
A book club?
Yeah. Where we dance, rate. That's actually... So there was a club called the Library. That's actually kind of a good name for a club. I got to give it that.
Like, library.
Is that still here in Perth? Because that's dead if it is.
I think it is, but I think they might have changed the name, or maybe it is.
But that's a good name. That's a good name. I won't lie. I think that's a really good name for a club. I think the Library. You know?
Yes.
Because it's.
I'd call my club the Prison.
Yeah, I'm getting Rapture vibes, bro.
Someone's getting their drinks.
Yeah, that's
someone's dropping the soap.
What I like. Or to be fair, the owner of that didn't like react well to that because like he kind of just like ignored it. But like that.
No, he didn't ignore it.
Didn't he? I'm pretty sure he said
No,
something
he
wild shit
replied to her and called her a fat. He said
about it.
no one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No one.
Yeah.
What did he say? No one would
No one would
spike
spike
you.
your
But
drink
you know
or
what?
some
Apparently, you know what? Apparently, they found out after though.
What?
Did you not hear about what they found out after?
No,
So.
By the way, to give context,
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the context is
a
for
while
people
ago.
that are
This
not
would
from
have been like a year or
Perth.
two ago?
People from not from Perth. This club opened up and a year or two ago. This club opened up and some girl supposedly said that she got spiked and she inboxed the manager, and then the manager of the place was like, "Fuck off! You're like basically
Who the
saying,
fuck would want to spike you?
Who the fuck would want to spike you? You're ugly and fat." And then the whole internet outraged about it. Fucking
Perth internet. Like, it didn't go.
It went fucking national because the 9 News and shit got to it.
Okay, maybe national, but it didn't go. It wasn't mental size.
But then apparently, when they checked the videos back, they realized that she didn't actually get spiked and she actually took her own drugs.
Oh, for real? And she's like, "Why?"
And no one. You know what the craziest thing is? No one said a word about it.
Wait, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that. That's
Only a few people. Only like I seen it on.
you were searching hard. You were around.
No. It just came.
No one would want to spike her.
Someone that cared enough posted it and shared it on their profile. But in general, it's one of those things. See, it's like when people want it one way, they'll hide the truth regardless, or they never hide the truth. They'll be like, "Oh, that's probably not true. I don't think she took those drugs on camera." Even though it's 4K and no one actually spiked the drink and you can see in all the videos.
It is just a really sad situation where people like can try and take advantage like that and like, you know.
What, spike someone's drink?
No, like her as
well.
Yeah. Like she is literally just trying to like, you know, take advantage of like a real shit. Because that, like, if that happens, that is fucking shit.
Oh, that's fucking horrible.
That is terrible. Like I would like, you know, and that is something as like I wouldn't be too like technically it could happen to me.
People get raped.
No, I like because like, it is the type of thing that could happen to me. I don't think it would, just because it's like I think
it's more of like a nasty guy thing to do it to a girl.
Well, normally it's.
I can't say that. Maybe girls have done it to other guys. It's a joke, even just to make them like maybe not to rape them, but like to fuck them up, like. It's
unlikely that it would happen.
It's much more likely with a guy. Just like I said before, it's much more likely with a guy to be more desperate and like send shit than a girl. Like girls aren't. There's definitely girls that are as desperate, but there's.
See, I look at it this way.
On an average, no way.
I look at it this way. It's the normal bell curve theory that happens between men and females in most things.
Extremes.
Like, I actually think probably in terms of just bad people, or like mean people, or like people that are like rude, I think there are more rude women than there are rude men in the world. Like in terms of an overall.
Cool, that's tough.
But men are the worst. We have the worst people in the world.
When you go on the outliers,
we have the worst people in the world.
Yep.
All of the fucking mad genocide cunts are all men.
Yep.
We've got Hitler, we've got Stalin, we've got Yao Ming. Fucking Yao Ming, the basketball player.
Yao Ming. Nice. It's Mao, by the way.
Terrible. Yeah, Mao. Yeah, whatever his name is. But like, we got all of
Genghis
them. Like, all of the general like sick fucks, like you know, the worst things. They're all men. All the murderers are men. So we do the sickest shit. We got the gutter of the gutter. But then like I reckon like in terms of like, because like, I look at it as well. During high school, who's the worst? In my opinion, it's the bitchy girls. They can't make friends. They cannot make friends.
Right.
I think generally,
I wouldn't say they're worse. I'd say they're faker.
But
that's
what I mean. But like
in
terms of rudeness, in terms
no,
of like,
but worse to me is because the guys are definitely worse. Like a girl,
the worst.
More of the guys like just bash other people for no reason.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the worst, right?
Right. But so there was more of that than girls that were fake.
No. I think girls like. I think like the.
Actually, no, I'm lying.
That's what I'm saying.
But I still don't think. I still think men are
people.
in general on average as well worse as well. I don't think.
I think. Look, I might be wrong. I might be, but like
I think a lot of women just hurt your feelings.
Every single girl I've ever met went through like just 17 different friend groups going up through high school. I swear they just can't get along sometimes. And I don't see girls being like best friends the same way I see dudes. I just honestly think men are nicer to men than females.
It's hard. That's one thing that's very hard to say because I think I've seen both sides.
And also, I see it the other way as well. Like I think there is a way, like females are way more outspoken about their distaste to men than generally men are towards females.
Oh yeah, I can see.
That's what I'm saying. I think it is like most of the case, but again, it's the worst case scenario where men are just the sicker ones. So we have like.
When a man degrades, when a woman degrades a man, it goes pretty low. But when a man degrades a woman, it makes sure to fucking burn her soul.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, I'm fully aware we have the worst of the worst people. Like I said, we have the people that live in the gutter.
But the thing about, do you know what I think? You know what I think it is? It's more so because the women have that the power of selection in that sense.
Yeah.
Like as much as women go, oh, but a man could do like fuck so many girls and not be called a slut. That's just words. That's context. Blah blah blah. But in I was actually gonna really fuck that up. I was gonna say realistically. In reality, women have the selection.
Yeah, sure. Ugly dudes don't get pussy, man.
And just because they go, oh, but there's so many guys that get so many girls. But it's like, yeah, that one guy or 2-3 guys at the top are getting all the girls.
No, it's the same thing. You can't, like, as a dude, you can. If you want
to. You can monopolize on these women.
No, but you also, if you just put in the effort, you will. Like, it's not a thing, like, if you want to do it, you can do it. It isn't like a thing.
That's what I'm trying to say is the selectiveness can be from either side. I'm just saying it's easier to be selective as a woman. As a male
as well, though.
Because, like I said, it's not even on the women. Like I said, the desperation in men.
It's also, that's where the difference is, right? A female, if they wanted to, say we take both 2 8 out of 10s. I'll take 8 out of 10, right? We do a test. I reckon a female could get fucked every hour if they were going on Tinder and going for it.
Oh, yeah.
A dude? What? How often do you reckon you could,
Maybe a day.
Yeah, you go out every night.
Lucky to be 2.
You're going out, you get someone different every night. Yeah. You could.
If a girl inboxed me right now on Tinder and she actually spoke to me like in a very keen way, you'd be like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But if I was to inbox a girl, very, very rarely would she give in within the first day.
Oh yeah, you've got to play a game. But if you're an 8 out of 10,
not saying it's not possible. Not saying it's not possible. I've done it in less than. My quickest time that I've gotten a girl from Tinder is probably like 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
But that's because she was keen from the get-go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And that's so rare. It's never been like a friendly conversation and then it turned sexual. It was because she was ready from the get-go.
Mine's similar in terms of back in the day. Tinder back in the day was OG. You know, do you remember back when they used to have those stories?
Yeah, but that's because everyone wanted
do you remember when they had those?
Fucked when Tinder first came.
When they had those stories out and shit. But now, I remember like people would literally just put on like nudes and shit. But like I remember back in, and I swear people didn't do this enough. But like I mean, I only did it twice, so I can't really talk too much like I did it all the time. But like if you were any Saturday night. If you're out, do you know
that still happens?
Any party that I was at when I was that age?
Oh yeah.
11 o'clock, I'm starting going.
Yeah, I go on Tinder and I find someone.
I'm going and seeing who's putting up the slutty photos.
Right, oh, exactly.
Yo, what's good? And I'm just like,
so many times.
And that
works so easily.
And it worked.
But it's because that's
now
what
you don't get a message back.
It's because it was brand new at the time, and everyone was like, in some weird way, people fall to these crazes and fall like.
It happened at a good age for us, I think.
It did,
like because
Tinder started when we were high school. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It was like it was like a cool little.
We've lived through some great moments in our teenage years.
Because Tinder is like. It's weird that it has actually kind of weirdly turned into a dating app, like a dating app.
It has, but it's also died. Mostly.
Mostly. Like
the younger generation, as much as they use it, they don't. Like I said, it's not going to ever be the same.
I think it's more of an ego boost now.
Yeah, it's not. It's before it was like a fucking ground.
Yeah, and it was like everyone kind of knew. For some people,
it still is.
For a female, it still can be.
It might be, yeah.
It still can be.
And a man, some men, you know. But
no, like you said, you've got to put like I think like. If
you mean in that sense? Well, no, I don't think like if you find the right girl.
What do you mean?
If you find the right girl, you can still get it that quickly.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying though. But like, as a female on there, you could just.
You message any guy,
any dude.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Yo, I'll be there in 10."
Yeah.
What's that? My mum's having heart surgery, but what? Jennifer's messaging me.
That could also be to do with just the fact that we as men value sex way more than women do.
It's also,
again, but that could be also the accessibility and control of.
We're like dogs in that case. You know, we don't know where our next meal's at.
Yeah, so bark at any fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we don't know. We may be a virgin for the rest of our lives.
Well, definitely not me, bro. But maybe someone else.
But like that's how we act.
No, yeah, we do. Yeah,
it couldn't possibly. It won't happen tomorrow.
No, we act like our virginity comes back after every one day.
It does.
It does.
You feel,
I feel it.
Yeah, I
feel it.
It's coming for me, man. It's like a.
Is there anything interesting this week that's happened that you have to speak about? Because I'm dry. I'm getting tired right now.
The only other thing that I know happened this week, I know Facebook and Apple have been beefing hard.
Oh, really?
Like for real hard. Like they're I'm pretty sure like Apple's new update or some shit I read about that the Facebook app crashes more often on it now. Because they were like, apparently they had some like data issues where like Facebook was selling data that Apple owned.
So Apple's almost put a block, and because that block, it makes
Apple are going, hey, fuck you. Most of your probably users are probably coming from our phones, and I think they like apparently they did something dodgy with the app, and that Facebook had to then react and change all their shit to be able to work with the thing. So I'm pretty sure they're beefing, which is kind of cool. So like big Mark Zucks and fucking who owns Apple? Like who runs Apple? Did Google buy Apple?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure one of those
big tech. No, I don't know.
No, they wouldn't. They have Google phones. Why would they buy Apple?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. But yeah, no. So they're beefing. Do I have anything else on my topic list to show you?
Oh, the first games of the playoff happened today.
That happened yesterday.
Yesterday, I mean, sorry.
But the first round. Yeah.
Yeah, first round. Trae Young shut the whole team up.
Oh, that was actually kind of that was kind of sick. He was there. How there was chanting "fuck Trae Young."
Yeah.
No, that takes guts, man, to fucking like
shut them all up. And the way he shut them all up was so clean as well.
Did you see him yelling after as well?
Yeah.
It's fucking quiet in here. Yeah, that was sick. I respect that. I respect that so much.
Which is so because he took on 4 defenders and he got it.
Floater, nice
little floater. Yeah, that's
31 points.
That's such a funny way to score against people as well.
Yeah, like what 31 points, big game, like fifth versus fourth. Nick, like it's bizarre still that like the Lakers are like the 7th seed. Because it's like they've just been without James for so long that they just like dropped and it was like they lost the Phoenix
they lost today.
They lost the Suns. And they were
not today. I mean yesterday. So
I think that was the Suns' first playoff win for like 10 years or some shit.
Well, it was Devin Booker's first playoff game as well.
Yeah.
And he fucking killed as well. 32 points, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's a good day. Basketball.
My boy J. Cole killing it in the league over there.
Man, I want the Grizzlies to fucking take
Ja Morant's killing it as well.
I want him to take the Jazz because the Jazz are just like weird.
I think they'll take.
They're kind of
the Knicks lost.
The Jazz are the worst first seed I've ever seen in my life.
Man. The Knicks lost, man.
No, that's pretty. That's right. Yeah, Ja had an alright game.
Come on.
Brooks had an alright game.
Come on.
Big Joe Ingles, Perth boy for Utah Jazz.
Oh, is he actually from Perth?
Yeah, my boss went to the same school as him.
Oh,
yeah, so he's the Aussie, and I'm pretty sure he was like homeless,
shit,
a little while ago, and now he's just one of the best like shooters in the league in terms of.
Shout out him.
Yeah, go on, Joe Ingles. Well, fair play. We'll meet you one day. We'll have you on
one day.
We'll have a nice slab of beer, couple Coronas,
slab of whatever, mate. Fucking
your choice on your house because you're basketball. You probably make a bit more than that.
Yeah. Just don't feel ashamed when I beat you, but
yeah, like we'll have a couple one-on-ones. We'll go easy on you.
Short Kings are still better.
We'll go easy.
We're still gonna make the Short King League one day.
Yeah.
We actually have to.
Yeah, we have to. Like a basketball league for only
to make it fair for us, and we'll make the fucking the rim come down.
It'll be like when you're in line.
I want to be able to dunk.
Yeah, you know when you're in line for a roller coaster, like you've got like you must be above this height. We'll have that, but like it'll be a doorway.
Be under this.
No, it'll be a doorway. And if you can't get in the doorway, you can't play.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be actually
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. So it's a gym, but you can only get in if you're small enough.
Yeah.
And then like all the rooms are smaller, so like hard still.
And then the next league we'll make is a small dick league.
Yeah.
And
so
like the only way
sideways. You have to go in sideways. And you got like you got this like little pin.
If your tip hits the thing, you can't get in.
You're just like standing in front of an air conditioner for hours.
I'll only be a manager since I can't get through the door, bro. Anyways, thank you for listening once again. We'll be back next week. Probably, hopefully, with more information than this week.
I had information.
Not enough. Not enough.
Can't come out my ears.
It's not enough, mate.
I could ring off three more things now.
Hopefully next week, Jack stops being a cisgendered racist.
I am 2 of those things.
You're cis and you're gendered?
Yeah.
Okay.